Size dünyamızı felakete sürükleyen bir üründen bahsedeceğim. Tütün. Tarımına yer açmak için milyonlarca ağaç katlediliyor. Ekimi için kullanılan kimyasallar toprağı ve suları zehirliyor. Sigara fabrikaları havayı solunmaz hale getiriyor. İzmaritleri, atıkları korkunç bir çevre kirliliğine yol açıyor. Sigara her yıl 8 milyon insanı öldürmekle kalmıyor, yaşam kaynaklarımızı da yok ediyor. 600 milyon ağaca, 200 bin hektar araziye, 84 milyon ton karbondioksit kirliliğine ve her yıl 22 milyar ton su israfına neden oluyor. Sigara sadece insanları zehirlemiyor, dünyamızı da zehirliyor. Buna dur diyebilirsin. Sigaragerçekleri.com.
Kaçırdım diye üzülme.
Çak çak çak.
Etkileyici hikayeler, en sevdiğin yıldızlar
Beni seviyor musun?
ve unutamadığın performanslar.
Poyraz affedilecek. Kaldığımız yerden devam edilecek. Bu kadar.
Hepsi bir arada, hepsi Dizismart Max'ta. Türk televizyon tarihinde fırtınalar estiren yerli diziler burada seni bekliyor.
Allah'ın delisi.
İster evde TV ekranında, ister Dizismart Go'yla her an yanında. Televizyon izlemek hiç bu kadar size özel olmamıştı. Ücretsiz Dizismart Go aboneliğinizle sevdiğiniz içerikleri gittiğiniz yere götürün. Dizismart'ınızın geri sarma, yayın kaydetme ve yayını durdurup ileri geri sarma özelliğini Dizismart Go'da da kullanın. Ücretsiz Dizismart Go'nuzla kontrol sizde, keyif de öyle.
The middle of 5 children, all of whom have acted, Joaquin Phoenix started performing from an early age, making his professional debut on TV at 8 years old. He's loved the job ever since.
When you're working on a movie, it feels like every day is a discovery, right? There's never a moment, at least for me, where I go like, oh, I have it. Or if I do have that feeling, the very next scene, it all seems to kind of disappear. So it's really a daily task of trying to find it. And I think part of what it is it's just it's the experience, right? You try to be open to the experience of what's happening in that moment on set.
Early on, his older brother River was the big star of the family, but sadly, River Phoenix died of a drug overdose when Joaquin was 19, and he took some time out of the spotlight to recover. When he came back to the screen, one of his first big hits was the crime drama The Yards, about one of the actor's favorite topics.
You know, something that we could kind of endlessly explore and I'll always find fascinating is the dynamic of familial relationships and friendship, and how, you know, sometimes in our pursuit of success and kind of the American dream, we can be, you know, led astray. You know, we can turn on those things that really have meaning or should have meaning in our lives.
Over the years, the star's become something of a fixture at the world's most prestigious film festivals, with fans turning out in droves to catch a glimpse of him. Though that's something that he'll never get used to.
No, it's really nice to see fans and there are people there. I'm always surprised. But you sure that they're not paid by the festival to be there? That's always my assumption. But no, everyone was really nice and they seemed to be like genuinely excited and it was a good atmosphere.
In 2018, in fact, his movie You Were Never Really Here premiered at the Cannes Film Fest, and Phoenix was awarded the Best Actor trophy by the jury.
Yeah, it was completely unexpected. Actually, before I came here, I told my girlfriend that it was gonna be, yeah, so it was gonna be a really good experience because I was gonna get crushed, and it'd be really humbling. It'd be really important to go through an experience in which you are unanimously disliked, and that was my expectation in coming here. So this is, I couldn't have imagined it.
Then there was the comic book crime thriller Joker, which took the Golden Lion Prize in Venice and features a powerful transformation from Phoenix.
First thing for us was the weight loss. I think that's really what I started with. And as it turns out, that then affects your psychology. And so, you really, I mean, you start to go mad when you lose that much weight in that amount of time.
Joaquin Phoenix continues to deliver impressive performances in movies of all different genres, and he shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
I like collaboration. I like working with other people, and I think that's why I like being an actor. You know, whether you're working with the costume designer or the prop master, someone's always coming in offering some new ideas or insight into the world of the character. And I like kind of taking that on and seeing if it fits with my ideas and making adjustments. And there's just, you know, you just feel so alive when you're working, or at least I do. I find it really fulfilling.
Having started her career in front of the camera as a model at the age of 13, Italian beauty Monica Bellucci really rose to fame in the early 90s when she started working as an actress. Over the years, she hasn't lost her love for fashion, though, and can often be seen parading around in the most beautiful designs at the most prestigious events. Easy peasy, you might think, but even gorgeous stars like Monica still feel the pressure on the red carpet.
It's always a big emotion for me, because I'm really shy. And every time I have to do a tapis rouge, a red carpet, I feel, I'm very emotional. So I'm very happy that it's just once a year, or maybe twice at max.
A well-known face at the Cannes Film Festival, Monica attended the French event with her sci-fi flick The Matrix Reloaded in 2003. Going for a punk chic vibe, she chose to wear a satin corset dress with a pair of chiffon opera gloves. She was back 3 years later with no less than 2 looks, first rocking a crisp white blouse with a floral skirt and lizard necklace, and then walking the tapis rouge in a peacock-inspired gown. In 2009, Bellucci arrived at the French carpet with her Don't Look Back co-star Sophie Marceau, almost looking like twins in beautiful bright red gowns.
And last night it was a special moment because it was really late, midnight, like 2 Cinderellas. We were in the red carpet, all the photographers, all the people screaming, and it was beautiful to be with Sophie because it's like one protects the other, and I think it was a magic moment last night, the red carpet.
In 2015, Monica hit headlines when she was named the oldest ever Bond girl at the age of 50, starring in the 007 flick Spectre. A big movie like that calls for an equally huge promo tour. Hence, the actress wowed us with a string of amazing looks while on the road. For the film's title announcement in London, the actress posed alongside her Bond co-stars and kept things classy in a semi-sheer black dress with red polka dots. The movie's unveiling in Madrid called for a sheer black midi dress from Lanvin with colorful embellishments on the sleeves. While at the photo call in Rome, she was dressed in a burgundy figure-hugging blouse and a scallop-patterned maxi skirt by Azzedine Alaïa. Later that day, she went with another Alaïa look, walking the red carpet in black from head to toe. And the late Tunisian designer was also responsible for the sparkling long-sleeved gown the actress wore to the premiere in Mexico City a few days later. Hopping over to Paris, Monica glittered in a sultry Alexandre Vautier design, embellished with Swarovski crystals. Glamming up the look even more, she accessorized with a pair of long-line Malario earrings. And finally, for the royal premiere in London, the Italian beauty pulled out all the stops.
Please give a huge London welcome to Monica Bellucci!
For the big night, the actress selected a rich velvet gown from Ralph & Russo Couture. The long-sleeved dark green design perfectly showed off her famous hourglass figure. And with the modest V-neck, side split, and cutout on the back, she bared just the right amount of skin to keep this sexy look classy enough to meet the royal family. In September of 2016, the actress made her home country proud when she attended the Venice Film Festival, stepping out in an all-lace scoop-neck dress. She paired the deep purple design with a diamond and pearl necklace and added a bit of contrast with the studded belt around her waist and a matching handbag. For the occasion, Monica ditched her signature hairstyle and pulled back her shiny tresses into a center-parted ponytail. But at the Golden Globes the following year, she had her locks back down again and opted for a timeless black embroidered Ralph Lauren gown with three-quarter sleeves and ruffled detailing. And back in Cannes a couple of months later, she proved she can still be the queen of the red carpet and had the photographers eating out of the palm of her hand when posing in this gold sequin Chanel Métier d'Art design. No matter the dress and no matter the occasion, fans and fashion critics continue to go mad for the ever-stylish Monica Bellucci.
The army of the 12 monkeys. Monkeys?
Yıldız Tozu başlıyor.
Audrey Tauto'nun 1990'larda başlayan oyunculuk kariyerinde 2001 yılının ayrı bir önemi var kuşkusuz. O yıl gösterime giren Amélie'de başrolü üstlenmesi onun bütün kariyerini şekillendirmiş. Memleketi Fransa'da zirveye çıkması bir yana, oyuncunun dünyaya açılmasını da sağlamış bu şaheser. Da Vinci'nin şifresinde Tom Hanks'e eşlik etmesine kadar varan popülerliği, çağımızın en iyi oyuncularından biri olduğu gerçeğini herkesin kabul etmesine de yol açmış. Amélie'deki başrolün önce Emily Watson'a teklif edildiğini de belirtelim. Ondan boşalan alana sızan Audrey Tautou, hayatının en iyi seçimlerinden birini yapmış böylece. Meryl Streep, Paul Newman, Juliette Lewis, Jodie Foster ve Julianne Moore'u idolleri olarak gösteren oyuncu, Barry Lyndon ve Serseri Aşıkları ise en sevdiği filmler olarak işaret ediyor.
In this episode of Zoom In, Anya Taylor-Joy stars in the reimagining of Jane Austen's beloved comedy about finding your equal and earning your happy ending. Emma.
That is all. These are not trivial recommendations, Mr. Knightley. Till men do fall in love with well-informed minds instead of handsome faces, a girl with such loveliness as Harriet has a certainty of being admired and sought after wherever she goes. I am very much mistaken if your sex in general would not find these qualities the highest claims a woman could possess.
Emma Woodhouse is a restless queen bee, without rivals in her sleepy little English town.
Miss Woodhouse, such news!
Distributed by Focus Features.
She's the natural daughter of nobody knows who.
Probably no separate relations.
Production budget, $40 million.
I was asked to pitch on Emma by a working title. And then I was like, sorry, what?
Directed by Autumn de Wilde.
Dearly beloved friends, we gather here in this time of man's great innocence.
Innocence? Innocence? No?
Emma is a very lucky girl who has a very privileged background, and she kind of hasn't ever been told no in her life, ever.
How do you do? I came to wish you joy.
Joy? Oh, the wedding. It's a terrible day.
So how did you all behave? Who cried the most?
We all behaved charmingly. Everybody was in their best looks. Not a tear, and hardly a long face to be seen.
Bring the screen a little closer, Mr. Knightley feels a chill.
And what of Mr. Frank Churchill? Is he every bit as handsome as his father promised he would be? He did not come.
Autumn as a photographer, a very eminent photographer and music video person, someone who's had to concern herself with everything. So she's very concerned with the look, the composition, as you say, meticulously so, right down to whatever objects are in the shot, how your collar is sitting, whatever, you know, she's very conscientious about those things.
Autumn was very vocal in the casting, and she really picked the right people to play the right characters, and there's something really wonderful about her just trusting you to do the job that's been given to you.
must avail myself of this precious opportunity to declare sentiments which
Mr.
must be
Elton,
already
please,
well known.
you've drunk too much wine.
Ardent attachment.
Mr. Elton, forget yourself.
I'm ready to die if you refuse me.
You take me for my friend. Any message you have to Miss Smith, I shall be happy to deliver.
Miss Smith? A message for Miss Smith? I never thought of Miss Smith in the whole course of my existence. Never paid her any attentions, but as your friend. Never cared whether she were dead or alive, but as your friend.
Anya's amazing. Really beautiful actress. Someone who all of these guys actually, they got a film out, I'll probably go watch it, probably because of them, but also the directors that they work with.
She's my muse. Yeah, I mean, I think she's such a remarkably intelligent actor.
I love Emma, and the way Anya played her in this film is, I think, totally amazing, with a real naughtiness and darkness that I've never seen in an adaptation before.
Thank you for your kindness to Harriet.
He was unpardonably rude, and he aimed at wounding more than Harriet.
I was completely mistaken in Mr. Elton. There is a littleness about him which you discovered and I did not.
You would have chosen for him better than he has chosen for himself. Harriet Smith has some first-rate qualities which Mrs. Elton is totally without. She does you credit, Emma, as you do her.
I just would have. Come, set your companions an example. They're all lazy. They're all asleep. You must dance another set.
I am ready whenever I am wanted.
With whom will you dance?
With you. If you will ask me. You have shown that you can dance, and we are not really so much brother and sisters to make it improper.
No, indeed.
I do think that making a romantic movie is one of the hardest things to do well. There's a lot of cliches that you can fall into, and those cliches are powerful, and they need to be addressed with sincerity. But I think right now it's like pretty rough out there. We all need to get lost. So I hope that people will have just a couple hours of escape.
This is such a hopeful movie. It's so fun, and you just feel so good watching the film, and you walk away from the theatre just immensely hopeful.
Emma.
That can scarcely be done. A father's gentleman and a gentleman of fortune.
So that's a wrap on Emma. See you next time. We zoom in.
Anneciğim, babacığım, beni ne kadar çok sevdiğinizi biliyorum. Bazen ne çok yorulduğunuzu, bazen desteğe ihtiyaç duyduğunuzu, takdiri en çok sizin hak ettiğinizi biliyorum. Yaptığınız her şey benim için. Öyleyse bütün bunları sadece benim bilmem yetmez mi? İlk adımlarımı, sevdiğim yemekleri, okulumu, fotoğraflarımı, videolarımı, anılarımı başkalarıyla paylaşmasanız olmaz mı? Beni kendi gözünüzden sakındığınız gibi başkalarından da sakınır mısınız? Siz hiç merak etmeyin. Ben her şeyi bizim için kalbime kaydediyorum.
Bu diziyi dilerseniz Türkçe dublajlı, dilerseniz kumandanızın sarı tuşuna basarak orijinal dilinde Türkçe altyazılı izleyebilirsiniz.